these two giants about to get it on, and all these people are there, in anticipation of what's going to happen. And I genuinely felt at the time they didn't like each other, and I just thought it was going to be a great fight. I didn't expect it to go to distance, and I was hoping. I was very pleasantly surprised that Tyson Fury was able to box and move the way he did. It amazed me how he could slip and bob a guy 6'9", 256, and he kept it up for 12 rounds. I was amazed. I saw it a little bit differently than what the judges did. And during those first 4 rounds, I believe the judges gave most of those 4 rounds to Tyson Fury for his boxing. But I was looking at it as if Deontay was the effective aggressor. He was the one controlling where to fight in the ring and walking Tyson down, landing some jabs and landing some good shots. I really felt it was the other way around.
Now I agree with Jack Reiss on that on what he just said, man. I think Wilder won like 3 of them first 6 rounds. Um, ain't no way the first 6 rounds was a blowout for Tyson Fury. It just ain't no way, man. It just don't make sense, man. It don't. And boxing, man, boxing is about disagreeing and agreeing. So everybody got their rightful opinions, man, and that's their opinion. But y'all know, man, I do this shit and add a little entertainment for y'all, man. I do this shit for y'all, but let me finish this shit.
I'm not scoring it per se, but I'm keeping a mental note of.
And also, man, Jack Reese been in a couple. He hot right now, man. He just had another controversial stoppage over the weekend on a Caleb Plant undercard. The Ramos dude, the dude walked to the left, then walked to the right, but he kept walking right, and then he didn't stop when he wanted him to stop to know that he still had it all. And I heard Jack Reese respond to the criticism by saying that it's not his job to pay attention to the time clock. So I had took that into consideration also, and put it all into my thought process, and I just don't got no problem with the stoppage, man. Dude, hey, it is what it is, dude. Didn't see the difference is when Tyson Fury got up from his knockdown with Wilder, he was hyper and he was, you know what I'm saying, from experience, he stayed down for as long as he could, then he got up. That's how I looked at it. He stayed down for as long as he could, then got up, and then he put his arms on Jack Reese's shoulders. Jack Reese pushed his arms off, and then made sure he had all his attention, and he did. And then Tyson Fury landed some good punches that round after that, so I didn't really have a problem with the stoppage, but I do feel like Wilder should have won the fight just off points, period. You know what I'm saying? Because the 2 knockdowns and then 3 of the first 6 rounds I gave him. So I thought he should have won the fight. And obviously, here, if y'all listen, Jack Reese feel the same way.
Happening, who's winning, who's losing, for the sole purpose of if it's totally one-sided, lopsided, I start worrying and wondering if I have to pull this guy out of a fight, the losing fighter out of a fight. In this case, this fight was so close, I didn't have that worry at all. I knew it was close. I didn't know who was ahead. Let me just back up and say this. Any championship referee will tell you this. 9, 10, 11, and 12, the championship rounds, things happen. So
he don't want to say who he feel like won, but if you just listen to him what I just previously played, he said that he feel like Wilder won some of them first 6 rounds. He won some early rounds, and then you added 2 knockdowns in there. Do the math.
Rounds come. I don't know how to say I'm more focused, but I'm even hyper focused on those 4 rounds. I told both of them the exact same thing. I said, I'm going to give you every opportunity to get up and prove to me that you're able to physically and intelligently defend yourself.
And they've been using Jack Reese for all the big fights. We all know, man. I ain't have a problem with him with that Tony Harrison stoppage versus Jamel either.
You guys didn't see me except twice in the whole fight.
Tony Harrison got hit with them uppercuts, man. He was getting hurt. He didn't have it all. So
I did my job.
That was a good stoppage.
And obviously what happened in that 12th round, that he got up and responded the way he did, demonstrates that the decision I was made was correct. So I'm really happy. I think it was the best decision I've ever made in a boxing match to this date, for myself anyway. It's a multitude of reasons on why
I don't know about that, but
didn't think it was over at that time.
this is his story. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear dude's story from themselves instead of other people, you
I
know?
was an EMT, emergency medical technician, and I was a captain on a paramedic engine for 20 years. So we went to trauma all the time. Car accidents, shootings, stabbings, beatings. I'm very familiar with trauma, plus being a referee for 21 years. I'm comfortable with trauma, and what I'm really comfortable with is reading body language. So when he went down, that was a devastating shot. He got hit with two beautiful shots and fell flat on his back. When I asked Wilder to go to the corner and I picked up the count, when I turned back around, one of the things I instinctually noticed was that Tyson's right foot was up. And it wasn't caught under his left foot. It was up. He was holding it up on his own, which told me he's probably not out if he's holding his foot up. And I was always taught also, count a champion out. Give them the benefit of the doubt, you know.
Now, with that particular statement, I don't know if I 100% believe he paid attention to that leg up like that, because I don't really think that matter, man. I watch a lot of boxing matches, you feel me, in my days, and I done seen motherfuckers laid out all kind of ways. Motherfucking Luis Ortiz's ass was up in the air. You feel me? Face down, ass up. Do that mean he was still, you know what I'm saying, good? Hell no, he was out. So I don't know about that particular detail that he's saying. That's why, you know, I don't think I really fall for that.
The definitive ending, count him out. So I scooted in to see what I got, and as I was coming in, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick this up on camera, but Tyson was laying flat on his back, and as I came in, he went like this. So he acknowledged he was awake. He looked at me when I was coming towards him. So then I got in, went over him, so because it was loud, and I got right over him, and I was giving him the counting out the numbers, and I was giving him the numbers with my hands at the same time, so he wouldn't be confused.
Now, was that his true reason for giving Tyson Fury the benefit of the doubt, or did he just want to give him the benefit of the doubt? That's the real question to me. I don't know. I ain't gonna act like I know, because I don't know. I ain't no lie to take the test. I don't know, though. You feel me?
I just happened to be pretty damn good that night. He was up, as I was saying, 9, and as far as a long count or making him walk right or left, they just don't understand our job and our role. My biggest priority is safety. And I have to make sure I'm about to let a tornado across the ring come at this guy. I got to make sure he can defend himself. And that's exactly what Wilder did. He came out like a tornado with those big bombs trying to knock him out. And the other side of it is, if he would have got hurt, I'd be the most unpopular guy in the world right now. It seemed like they were both content not to lose, and they were hugging each other, and I don't know what they were thinking at the time, but my first thought was, wow, it'll be a hell of a rematch, and here we are.
Now, let me say this before I go. Last thing. I watched a Polymonology interview on this same channel, BT Sport, and Polymonology sounded a little salty. You know what I'm saying? That he mad that he can't, that he banned from the fight. Nah, I don't know if he banned from the fight, but he was banned from any. I don't think he banned from the fight, but he banned from like press conferences and weigh-ins and shit like that. He was banned from that shit. That's what came out his own mouth. And I listened to the interview, and he talked about how he felt Wilder lost. Clearly, I feel like he a little salty now. Like I said, I gotta give Jack Reiss credit for not being salty, because Deontay Wilder was obviously mad at Jack Reiss for the decision. You know what I'm saying? And Jack Reiss not participating. He not refereeing this fight, the rematch. That's what I was told. He not refereeing Wilder Fury 2. So he still came on this motherfucker and told his truth and kept it real. What I got from this interview was that he felt like Wilder won, But he felt like Tyson Fury deserves to get up now. All the in-betweens, y'all can go check out the interview, but it's just what I wanted to make out of it. Y'all know, man, when I be bringing y'all videos, I just be putting my commentary over the top and, you know what I'm saying, talking shit and shit like that, you know. You know what I'm saying? But just bringing entertainment, man. I talk shit in real life, so, man, I'm gonna bring that shit for sure. But that's that, man. I'm out. I'll be on to the next one. If not tonight, then tomorrow. I'm out, y'all. Peace.